A freshman Democratic Congresswoman making some waves, saying this about the President of the United States. Take a look.
When your son looks at you and says, "Mama, look, you won," bullies don't win. And I said, "Baby, they don't, because we're going to go in there, we're going to impeach them."
I've been made aware of the language that was used, I guess, yesterday by one of my colleagues, and what she said was wrong. Wrong is wrong. Many Democrats are saying we're not going to do as our colleagues on the other side did when the president used language like that. We're going to condemn it.
All right, we've got West Virginia Senator Democrat Joe Manchin with us right now. Senator, what did you think of that language?
Oh, so disgusting. It was horrible, Neil. No one should approve of that, and I hope she doesn't talk to her son that way either. But, what can you say? I can't anyway condone that. It's not how we act in West Virginia. It's not how we talked about public leaders. We might disagree with each other, but we try to get through it. We try to find a pathway forward. Where, to act like that, just awful, and to speak like that is even more deplorable. I am so sorry. I want to apologize to all Americans, any sitting congressperson. There's 535 of us there, 100 senators and 435 congresspeople. We should have better manners than that, I assure you.
So the language notwithstanding, Senator, the sentiment expressed by some in your party, maybe the extreme left or whatever you want to call it, to look at taking impeachment action or more against the president. Too soon to discuss that, or what?
Oh, Neil, it's crazy. I mean, here's the thing. They're going through an investigation. Let the investigation be completed. Every person's in this country, in our judicial system, every person is innocent until proven guilty. And people want to start speculating just because you don't like somebody or don't like their personality, you don't like the way they talk, the way they act. I can disagree with all those things. It's not the way I was raised. But the bottom line is I have a job to do as United States Senator, to try to help my state the best I can. West Virginians expect me to do that, and also to make sure that my country is protected and strong with great opportunities. I'm going to work with whoever is there, whoever the people from respected parts of this country send there, and the president is my president. And that's what we have in front of us. So let's work together to try to get this thing fixed. This shutdown is ridiculous right now. Neil, I was just looking. Of the 5 bills that we passed, we have 12 appropriations bills.
Right.
5 have been passed. Department of Defense was one of them. In that Department of Defense bill was a $69 billion funding for OCO, Overseas Contingency Fund. If we're pulling back, there should be money there. If the president believes that he can use it, he should use it, then we should be able to give him the ability to transfer that money. Doesn't take out anybody else's wish list or whatever else we have our responsibilities and obligations for, and let's move on. This government should not be shut down for 1 minute longer.
So you think Democrats who are balking at providing him the monies to do this should let him do that?
Well, if they're balking about putting new money and more debt in this net, we've already provided $69 billion for OCO. That's Overseas Contingency Fund for our military. Surely we can find $5 billion of that if we're pulling back in different areas and not pulling back from Afghanistan some, which I agree with the president. I'm more concerned about pulling out of Syria, very much concerned. But still, yet we're ratcheting back. There should be $5 billion. And if he has an emergency, and I believe our borders need to be secured, I support securing our borders. And it's more than just a so-called wall. We're not even talking the optics of a wall. We're talking secured, some type of a secured structure. More of a high gate, high steel strength that you can see through, whatever it takes. But it's more than that. It's going to take basically X-rays and hardware that we're going to need on our ports of entry, container ships coming in, mail coming in, sensors that we need, more agents that we need. I still would say, Mr. President, please accept the 2013 compromised bill that we had and we passed in the Senate. But the hard right prevents him from going in that direction, Neil, and it's a shame. So both extremes are being detrimental to our country and our welfare and our well-being.
Real quickly, I want to get your thoughts on reports now that the Mueller investigation, the grand jury has reportedly been extended, maybe up to 6 months. What do you think of that?
Well, I would like to see it come to an end quicker. I surely would. I've not been directly involved with that, even though I'm on Intel committee. Basically, Mr. Mueller was doing his job and doing his thing, and I think we still have all the credibility. I have all the faith in him doing it and doing it fairly and doing a thorough job. I would like to think that it could come to a conclusion quicker than that.
All right. We'll watch very, very closely. Senator, thank you very much. Good seeing you again.
Neil, it's always good to be with you. Happy New Year.
To you as well, sir. Senator Joe Manchin.